Today I'm going to teach you how to find the area and the perimeter of a square. So to start things off, we're going to have a square, which is a side of 5. Now the thing to note about a square is that all sides are equal. So since this side is 5, this side is also 5. Now when it comes to the equation for a square, area equals length times width. But both length and width are the same, so we can change the equation to area equals side squared. So for this square, area equals 5 squared, so the area of this square is 25. Now when it comes to the perimeter, the equation for finding the perimeter of this square would be perimeter equals side plus side plus side plus side. We can simplify that to perimeter equals 4 times s, since all the sides are the same. So for this square, perimeter equals 4 times 5. So the perimeter of this square is equal to 20. Now we'll run through and do another problem here. Oops. Okay, so for this next square, we're going to change the side to 6. So again, since it's a square, the other side is also 6. So area equals s squared. Area equals 6 squared. The area of this square is 36. Now for the perimeter equals 4 times the side. So perimeter equals 4 times 6. So the perimeter of this square is 24. But now, let's say we're given the perimeter of the square. So we're given the perimeter. So the perimeter equals 28. So we're going to solve for the area. So I'll just write that up here. Solve for area. There's two ways we can do this. We can do it in 2 steps, or we can combine the steps and do it in 1. So we'll write perimeter equals 4s. Now we already know the perimeter, so we want to solve for s. So we're going to divide by 4 on both sides. So the side equals perimeter over 4. So the side equals 28 over 4. So the side equals 7. Now I'll take the area equation, so area equals side squared. Area equals 7 squared, so the area of this square equals 49. The other way you could do this, though, is you can combine the 2 equations. So you know the perimeter equals 4s. We already solved s equals perimeter over 4. So now we can substitute the perimeter over 4 into the s for the area equation. So area equals s squared can be changed to area equals perimeter over 4 squared. So the area would equal 28 over 4 squared. So area equals 7 squared, which, as we defined earlier, area equals 49. So there's 2 ways you can do it. You can do it in 2 steps, or you can do it in 1 step, whatever way you prefer. Okay, we're going to do another problem here. So for this problem, perimeter equals 40. And again, we're going to solve for the area. So with the equation perimeter equals 4 times s. And we already know we got to solve for the side. So the side equals perimeter over 4. So then the side equals 40 over 4. So our side equals 10. And with the area equation equals side squared. So we know that area equals 10 squared. So the area of this square would equal 100. And again, I'll show you how to do it when you combine the equations. So you have perimeter equals 40. So the equation perimeter equals 4s. We solve for the side equal perimeter over 4. And then we take the area equals side squared. And then again, we'll substitute that into there. So the area equals perimeter over 4 squared. So the area is equal to 40 over 4 squared. So the area of this square is equal to 10 squared, which is equal to 100. The area equals 100. The other type of problem we have today is if you're given the area of the square, how to solve for the perimeter of the square. So we're going to say that the area of the square is 81. So since the area is 81, solving for the side of the square would be area equals side squared. We have to take the square root of both sides. The square root would cancel that squared. So the square root of 81 equals to the side. The side equals 9. And then the perimeter would equal 4 times 9. So the perimeter equals 36. Now the other way we can solve this problem is by combining the equations like we did before. So with that, we'll have area equals side squared, and as we already stated, side equals square root of the area. So when we have the equation for the perimeter equals 4 times the side. So we can substitute square root of the area in for the side. So the perimeter equals 4 times the square root of 81, which equals 4 times 9. So the perimeter equals 36 for this square. We'll run through one more problem like this to make sure it makes sense. So for the next problem, we're going to say the area of this square is 144. So the equation area equals side squared. Take the square root of both sides. Cancels out. So side equals the square root of the area. So the side equals square root of 144. The side of this square is equal to 12. So to find the perimeter, we take perimeter equals 4 times the side. So the perimeter equals 48. Again, I'll run you through how to do it when you combine the equations together. So if the area equals 144, and our equation area equals side squared, we solve for the side, which equals the square root of the area, we'll combine that into the equation for the perimeter. So the perimeter equals 4 times the side, which we show down here is equivalent to the square root of the area. So the perimeter equals 4 times the square root of the area. Perimeter equals 4 times the square root of 144. Perimeter equals 4 times 12. In this case, perimeter of this square is 48. I hope this video was helpful and you have a better understanding on how to find the area and the perimeter of a square.